In this video, we are going to be analysing plug power ticker plug. We're up about 3.5% today and we're sitting just under $11. Now, what are the key things I'm paying attention to on plug power? So recently, we have had a strong move. This is a 2-day anchored VWAP. As long as we're staying above this, we are more bullish on the stock. We can see, we're potentially getting a bit of weakness today, but as long as we can hold above this 1030, again, might change a bit by the time the video is out. But as long as we can hold above that 2-day anchored VWAP, we are bullish, and again, we can still look for those higher highs. But to break into more the key levels to be paying attention to, again, right now we're at about $10.75. Really, I want to see a point move to the upside, because at 11.75 we come into our first deviation in the 6 month. Now, if I'm a long bias trader, that's my target. If I'm a short bias or reversal trader, this is where I really want to start looking at playing at that reversal. And why do I say that? Because if we go onto the longer term chart, as you can see on the left, we have a 6-month chart. On the right, we have a 1-year chart. Both are very strong downtrends whenever you see this. Again, we usually want to be playing that trend. It's not like the shorter term 6-month trend is upwards and the 1-year trend is downwards. No, they're both in a strong downtrend. You go back a year ago, you were at $30. We went down to, well, we're now at 10. So you're still down a good amount. So whenever you see this, really, I try and just keep with the overall trend. So it usually means short in the shares, buying calls to define the risk. So what I'm paying attention to is a move to this 11.75. And if we hit that, then looking to play that short bias. If we don't make it up to that level, then I'm not trading the stock. It's as simple as that, really. So that's my main focus. If though for any reason we did end up breaking that, then I want to see a break above it, come back to test it as a support, and then if we hold it, then my next target's 1430 and 1550. Again, these are another short bias levels, and I probably would take this 11.75 a bit smaller size. And the reason for that is, firstly, that is a first deviation. First deviations aren't the strongest levels, so if I trade them, I tend to use a bit smaller size. So my main focus is always on the second and above. So that 1550 is my favorite and kind of key level to be playing right now. And we can see, again, it lines up really nice with previous support and resistances, which again kind of just gives more confidence in a level like that. We're actually seeing the same thing at that 1430, so that's all fine. And as well, this is kind of a zone, so this is more ideal where I would be waiting to trade. So again, if you want to be more patient, you're all right with potentially missing out on that trade. That range is most likely going to be a lot better of an opportunity, so that's what I'd be paying attention to. But if we do want to trade it in the shorter term, again, this 11.75 is going to be key. And again, you can see it has been a key support and resistance in the past, and it's our deviation level should still be very strong. But those are really the key 3 levels that I'm paying attention to. Again, short bias if I'm a reversal or trend trader, targets if I'm a long bias trader. Now, if I'm holding this short, what's my absolute final target? I will not be looking to hold short any lower than 840 because this is considered fair value on plug. And as a reversal trader, you look to trade to fair value, basically at the furthest. And as considering 840 is fair value, again, if I'm shorting the 11.75 and we start to pull back right away, I'm not looking to hold any lower than 840. Doesn't mean I'll hold all of it to that level. Again, then I'm paying attention to other levels, probably locking some at 10 just because it's a big psychological level. And then, yeah, just paying attention to kind of support and resistances on the way, and just seeing how we overall react at the levels with a final target at 840. Now, if I was looking to buy the stock, where would I be looking to do it? So from an investment standpoint, anything below 840 is considered, a relatively good investment level, because that is fair value. Anywhere at or below fair value is where we look to invest in. Again, doesn't mean it's a great investment. You have to understand the due diligence and go through their financials. Is it something you want to be holding long term? But if you've decided it's something you want to be holding long term, then at or below that value is usually how we look to buy. If we're looking at trading bounce levels, then we can still be looking at around $4, but considering we're at, we have a 52-week low of 740, that's still a relatively big sell-off, so we'll point that out if we get a massive move to the downside, but again, probably not something we're going to have to focus on, and that's why we went through all the upside targets first, because that's going to be our main focus on plug for the next few weeks. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you will probably enjoy this video too.